Welcome, 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 everybody, to Thought Provoking Thursday. Yes, my voice is gone. Welcome, everybody, to Thought Provoking Thursday. If you are not yet on, jump on. Hey, Rashina! You are so early this evening. You are so early. It's good to have you. Okay, so you're the first person. You did good. Hey, Denise. So two of my favorite people are on already. All right, so Denise is on. Rashina is on. All right. It is so good to have you guys. It is so good to have you guys. Welcome, 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 welcome. It is Thought Provoking Thursday. It is Thought Provoking Thursday. And I'll soon throw out my let me see if I can. See if I can find the song. Who else is on? Hey, Chantel early too. 7 o'clock. A lot of you are on early. That's good. That is good. That is good. That's good. That's good. All right, there's a song that I want to play. I don't know if it's on YouTube. Let me see if I can find it. This is so appropriate for what we're discussing. I hope it is on. I think it is. No, it's not a gospel song. Hey, Trishana. Good to have you. Hey, Janice. All right, let me put my glasses on. Yeah. My grandniece is on. Hey, Ava. My grandniece is on. I'm told that my grandniece is on and she's having a full-blown conversation with me. All right. Hey, Kareen. A lot of people are early. I guess the 8 o'clock is working and you know I'm not staying long, right? We're doing a full hour. All right? Who are you going to blame it on?
Warning, if you don't want to discover...
When it's a next man, you are the pen pan. Nobody want to plant the corn, but nobody want to plant the corn, but everybody want to raid the barn. Nobody want to plant the corn, but everybody want to raid the barn. So nobody no want the hard work. So my question to you this evening is going to be so different. And you hear by the way, I almost never came on this evening because my voice is gone. I am a bit, my voice sounds a bit rough. Yes, my voice is gone, but I'm like, you know what? People are waiting on me. I'm still going to do this. I almost came on and said, listen, I can't do it this evening, but I did get myself some honey. And so I'm going to have that. All right. What I'm going to ask you, Roshina, please don't answer because I know that you know. All right. I want somebody to tell me, and I tell you the question is different, you know. I want somebody to tell me what is in my cup. You see, everybody knows. This is the color of the juice, right? And I have my straw to go with it. And no, I didn't go out just to purchase a green straw. I do have straws in my house. So can you tell me what is in my drink? That is your question today. So I tell you, the question is going to be different. All right. What is in my drink? What did I use to make my drink? What did I use to make my drink? Anybody, somebody. Usually, you know, this is not the question I ask. This is the type of question I ask. What is in my drink? The people who normally always answer, I'm going to see them, you know. I'm going to see them. Hey, Miss Newland. What is in my drink? What is in my drink? What is in my drink? I'm going somewhere with this. You know, I'm always going somewhere, all right? So what is in my drink? What did I use to make my drink? You already see the color of it. So think about it. What is in my drink? Candy says kale. Hey, sissy. My sister just came on. What is in my drink? Candy says kale. Anybody else? Miss Newland says cucumber. Okay. Anybody else? Anybody else? What's in my drink? Somebody says cucumber. Somebody says kale. Nobody else wants to guess? Russian can't talk. You know what's in my drink. I think you know. All right. And yes, I'm going somewhere. I'm not talking about drinks. Roxanne says kale and cucumber. Roxanne also says avocado. Look like it tastes good, don't? The way I'm drinking it, it looks like it tastes good. Claudia says green apples. All right. And without further ado, because we said we're keeping within an hour. All right. I don't know if you can see inside of it. It's really thick. All right. So in this, I have celery. I have celery and I have cucumber. So Miss Newland, you had one thing right. All right. I have celery and I have cucumber and I have lemon. And I have oatmeal. So somebody's like, oh, no, I'll put on some weight. So I need to, and I'm not talking about weight this evening either. So I gained some pounds. I'm like, I need to lose it. So my way Miss Newland says kiwi. No, there's no kiwi in it. I have kiwi, but there's not no kiwis in it. All right. I usually use just the oatmeal because I tell people I don't know how to maintain my weight. I know how to take it off, but I don't know how to maintain it. So I'm always put on about the weight, right? But I know if I take off as soon as it comes. So I stop worrying myself. I really stop worrying myself about the weight because it's always there. All right. So this, I saw this this drink recipe online, and it is the celery and the cucumber and the lemon. And so I made it and I was drinking it for a while, but I used to use oatmeal. And what it does is that it's a detox. So what it cleans you out. And I used to just use just the oatmeal alone. No sugar. What I usually put in it is like strawberries and banana. And it really cleans you out and it allows you to lose weight. I can tell you about that sometime. I have my waist. I know how to lose weight in a jiffy. All right. So I decided to put my oatmeal in this to see how it works. And it has been working. All right. But why am I talking about this drink? Kids would call it. You see me drinking and I drinking and go on. I drink it because I need it to do what it needs to do. But it's nasty. The students here will say, that's nasty. Mean it tastes bad. It tastes bad. You see me sip and go on? It don't really taste nice. It's really, really, really not nice. Right? So this evening, so what I'm doing, I'm enduring this drink. I'm enduring this drink because I have an aim. I want to lose my belly fat. Right? I really don't want to lose weight. Like lose all of the few little pounds again. I don't want to lose all of that. Just a little. And I think I start shedding already. So I think enough is gone. So it's just the belly fat is my concern now. And yes, oatmeal can let it lose weight when you don't put it in milk and those things. I've always used oatmeal to lose weight. I just use water. So if you're asking if it is possible, I'm not asking you, I tell you. So I'm my own recipe that with the oatmeal. But this is additional now with the green veg. So let's see how all of this goes. And yes, Candy, I saw the green apples too. And so I have the green apples and the ginger. Those are in the refrigerator. So next week, I will go with the green apples and the ginger and see how that works. All right. So this is celery, cucumber, lemon, and oatmeal. It is nasty. It's nasty. It tastes like something that I've never drank before. All right, so this evening we are talking about, hey Nikki, this evening we are talking about endurance. But what about endurance? How do you endure hardship and stress? Because right now, I'm very sure I just love this group. Candy says, sorry people, me not diet. My diet is all you can eat diet. So every time I've heard about that one. Hey Hila. So every time you see the food, you eat it. So you just see the food and you eat it. I know that type of diet. Sorry. Yes. And right now I'm just asking people because I forgot to share. So I'm going to ask people to start sharing. Share. Send to somebody who it has been beneficial to. When I come on a Thursday, it has benefited me, you, and the old lady. So send it out to people. Share. All right? Good. We are talking about a lot of people on this live this evening. I know. I'm not going to ask you to raise your hand. I know that you are going through some form of hardship. I know that you may be going through some form of stress. Something is stressing you out right now. You don't have to say it, but something is stressing you out. And if you are not stressed, You know, hey Jules, thank you for the Teachers Day comments. You really made my day. I put it up on my Facebook, my WhatsApp. Listen, everybody goes through stress and hardship at some point in their life. Thank you so much, Janelle, for sharing. Everybody goes through hardship and stress at some point in their life. Some people go through it right throughout their life for whatever reason. It's a part of life. But this evening, just like I'm enduring this drink, and I had to learn the word when I come here, because where I come from, nasty means something totally different, right? But here the kids, once a thing tastes bad, I hope I can finish it by the time the live is over, so I don't have to endure it after all this is done. All right? How do you endure hardship and stress? You're going through stress at home. You're going through stress at school. You're going through hardship in life. You know, you are going through so much, because you might not have money, you might not have this, you might not have that, you might have, but you might not have enough. So you might be stressed. You can even be stressed because you're going through hardship. You can be going through hardship and you're not stressed. Every single one of us. None of us is exempt from stress and hardship. All right? But how, the thing is, what are some of the lessons that you're going to learn from hardship and stress? Why do you continue to press through it? Because there are some lessons that you're going to learn. There are some lessons that you're going to learn that are going to stay with you. My mama just came on, so I have to behave myself. All right? What are some lessons, mother? What are some lessons that you're going to learn, that it is important, it is inevitable that you continue to push through your stress? All right? When you are going through your stress, one lesson, the very first lesson, and maybe, I don't know if it's the most important of all of them, don't repeat. Don't repeat. What does that mean? Never go back to what broke you or who broke you. So sometimes you are in a relationship and that relationship is stressing you out, and you get out of that relationship. Don't go back to the relationship, and don't go back to a similar relationship. You're in a job and the job is stressing you out. Don't go back to the job, and don't go back to a job like the job you were in. Don't repeat. That's one lesson you learn when, as far as endurance of stress and hardship. Do not repeat your past mistakes. Do not go back. Never go back. Whatever is breaking you or broke you, don't go back. Don't go back. All right? Thanks, guys, for sharing. I'm going to ask everybody who's on, start sharing. Help me share it. Let me put it out there. All right? Because what I realize, a lot of people come on, you log on, it means you're getting something. So encourage somebody else to come on. It is free. All right? Another lesson that you need to learn, and that you will learn, is that time will heal. Whatever the wound is that you're experiencing right now, yes, it is hard. And I hope somebody's making notes. You know why? Make notes, because when you think about what you're going through, you're like, okay, I can do this. I will endure this. I will endure this. You're going to endure it in the same way in which I am enduring this taste bad drinks. We make it look good. Hold on. All right. In the same way in which I'm enduring this drink, you know, you have to endure because there are some lessons. There are some lessons that God wants to teach you. And that's why I play the song. Nobody want to plant the corn, but everybody want to raid the barn. So let me give you the American version. Nope. Maybe behave myself, because I can't sing the song in English. Nobody wants to plant the corn, but everybody wants to raid the barn. Meaning, none of us want to endure. None of us want to go through anything. We just want to come out on the bright side. Nobody want to go up on the rough side. Yes, I played the song earlier, Nisi. That was the song I sang. Well, you're late. You're not usually late, but you're late. All right? Time heals. Time heals a broken heart. Time heals hurt. Time heals brokenness. All right? If you're patient, just be patient. Just endure. Just be patient. If you want to get back your flat stomach, you have to endure this drink. All right? It's working. Trust me, it is. I've been drinking this thing since last week, and I'm seeing results. All right? So I'm enduring. So I keep sipping to show you that, you need to endure. Time heals. That's a lesson that you're supposed to learn. That's one of the reasons why you're going to keep pushing. You're going to keep pushing because you know that time heals. Whatever you are going through, whatever you have gone through, some things you never get over. Shika said, drink it, auntie, drink it. Yes, I'm drinking it because I'm getting my summer body already. All right. Yes. Some situations you go through, you never get over. You never get over the experience because it is so bad. But you know what you learn? You learn how to deal with it. So that's a type of healing as well. All right, that's a type of healing. Another reason that you need to endure is that the pain ends. At some point, I'll be maybe drinking this drink 1-2 weeks a month, a week a month, a couple days a month, but not every day because I have gotten the desired result that I want. So for now, I'm drinking it every day. And you can't just drink the drink. I'm not only drinking the drink because I need a lot of fiber in my body. So I'm also eating, I eat a lot of veg. So I'm also eating a lot of more veg than I usually eat. And I'd cut carbs, like totally no carbs. Vegetable takes the place of carbs. Vegetable is now the food. So I'm not only drinking this because I'm serious. My face has gotten really fat. So it's not as straight and cute as it used to be. So I'm trying to get it back there. All right. So we're talking about endurance. The pain will end. The pain will end. So if you're just coming on, we're talking about why you need to just endure what you're going, the stress that you're going through, the hardship. Hey, Chelsea, I found a picture of you on my phone. Chelsea's my past student. I found a picture of you on my phone this week. You need to text me or something. Let me send it to you. Yes. The pain must end. The day will come when it will be over. If you're a young person right now and you're going through some stuff because you have no control over it, if you are in a particular situation and you cannot get out right now and you're going through a lot of hardship, you're going through a lot of stress, the pain is going to end because it must come to an end. And that is why and sad to say, but it's the reality, a lot of young people who went through stuff can now tell their story. And that's what I do with Voices Behind the Mask. Voices Behind the Mask allow people to talk, to tell their story, talk about what they have been through and how they have overcome what they have been through. So they're now on the other side. Hey, cuz at Pauline Nelson. All right. The pain is going to end. Whatever you're going through, the pain is going to end. And if you know that this is true, I want somebody to drop a yes or an amen in the chat. Hey, Miss Olga. Drop a yes or amen in the chat. Hey, Miss Lawson. Drop a yes or amen in the chat. If you know that your pain will end. Your pain must end. It's not always going to be there. It depends on how deep it is. Some painful situations take a shorter time, some take a longer time. So you can endure. You can endure whatever it is you're going to, the hardship. And like I said before, if you're just coming on, I know that there are people right now, you're going through hardship. There are things you want to afford that you cannot afford. There are things you want to do that you cannot do. There are some people that are causing you some stress in your life. There are some situations that are causing you some stress in your life. Hey, Trudian. Good to have you. I think it's your first time. There are a lot of things that are causing you stress. There are things that are causing you pain. There are things that are causing me stress. Things that are causing me pain. But when you know, hey, Suzette, when you know that this pain will end, you know you can endure. And when you see me take up my drink, if you're just coming on, this was my question this evening. What is in my drink? So if you're just coming on, you can try and figure that out too. But I have to endure what I am drinking because I need results. And that is why you are enduring, because you want a particular result. That result could simply be you getting out. You getting out. Sometimes you just want to get out. A lot of people sometimes find themselves in abusive relationships, and we're on the outside saying, why don't you just get out? Why is it that you're still there? Why is it that you can't get out? But you are not wearing that person's shoes. I am not wearing that person's shoes. So, oh dear, I look at that person and say, why don't you get out? I don't know what they're going through. Because many times when you're in situations like those, you lose your identity. You lose your self-esteem. You lose your self-worth. And so, hey, Pastor F. Bird, and so it takes a lot out of them. It takes for them to reconstruct just a tad bit, just a little bit of that self-worth once more, to finally have that self-worth. And I bless God that one thing that, and I think the Lord has given me, is that me love myself bad. Yeah. I don't make apologies about it. Me love myself bad. Me love myself bad. And it's true. I'm not joking. It's true. You know? And so, I can't say, I never say never. Because I won't even say you never find yourself somewhere. Because the persons who are there never thought they would be there. Some of these people started out okay. Everything was fine. The person who is abused, and sometimes you're in friendship, you know, you're in some friendships that are abusive, right? Some people abuse you verbally and you don't even realize what is happening because you expect that only some kind of conjugal relationship will cause you to be in an abusive relationship. So sometimes you step in and everything is okay. But then you have to find that self-love inside you to say, listen, when you stand up in front of that mirror, you look in that mirror and look at yourself and say, no, I'm better than this. Look how me pretty. Look how me hot. Look how me sexy. What am I doing here? What am I doing here? I need to run. Right? So, the pain will end. The pain will end, whether it be at the point where you get out, but the pain will end. And if you're just coming on, we are talking about, yes, Miss Lost, I love myself bad. We are talking about endurance, enduring through stress and hardship. Hardship will come. Stress will come. But it must. Hey, Melanie, good to see you. Hey, Dwayne. Hey, Auntie. So my auntie just log in. Listen, the pain will end. Whatever you're going through, whatever the hardship you're going through right now, whatever the stress you're going through right now, it must end. It must end. Just like I'm telling you, you see me drinking this thing, and I say I have to learn a new word in the United States, because in Jamaica, nasty means something totally different, right? Here, hey, Miss Janice, here, she was our guest on Voices Beyond. My God, you should have been there on Saturday. And you need to come this Saturday too, because another story is coming. Listen, here I said it's cucumber, celery, lemon, and oatmeal. It is nasty. But I'm enduring it because I need results. I need results. Hey, Dion, I need results. But it must end. I have to stop at some point. I have to stop. I'll stop drinking it. When my belly flat like a Willy Penny. Only Jamaicans will understand that one. just with my belly with extremely flat. I announce everybody. No, I didn't even know you have come on before. All right. Next time I won't announce you. I listen. Next time I won't announce. I'll just stay back because I know you're that type of person. Anyway. All right. When you endure, you gain courage. When you endure, you gain courage. You become courageous. You gain that strength. You gain, let me put it this way, and this is kind of using endurance. When you endure, you gain additional endurance. You gain the courage to go through. You gain the courage to take on another task. Because you know what you've been through. You know what could not break you. You know what tried to break you. And I have a thing that I say to people all the time. I break, but I don't crumble. It's okay to break. Situations will come to break you. But you don't have to crumble. You don't have to crumble. Situations will come to break you, but you don't have to crumble. Because when you go through these things, when you go through the stress and you make it over, you can say, I made it over. You have the courage to say, listen, give me the next task. Give me the next task and watch me do this. Watch me bulldoze this one. And I'm going to announce you again. You said something. Melanie says, resilience, yes. You become tough. You become resilient. That is what hardship does for you. I did this before. Watch me bulldoze something similar. This is one of the reasons why you have to endure what you're going through. So listen, I'm doing the apple next week, all right? I've been doing this for 2 weeks. Well, I did it without the oatmeal last week. I put the oatmeal in because oatmeal is my thing. So I had to add my twist to it. So oatmeal is what I really use to lose weight. And if you want, I'll talk to you and jump about it another time. But yeah, I use my oatmeal and I lose weight. Yeah, But no milk, straight water, and I put banana for the sweetening, and I put like strawberries. And if you want to add a little more, you can add nuts, and you can add not a lot. It's very, it fills you up. But that's not what we're talking about. Endurance. But my drink is here, and I'm enduring the drink. It's awful. It is not nice, but I'm enduring it. All right. Things must change. That's another thing. It does not matter what you're going through. Things must change. Things have to change. So the pain will end. I said that earlier. But we're not talking about it ending now. We talk about things changing. Pastor Carlin, you are on. And that word you got at the beginning of the year is pivot. My God, my God. When that pivot comes, that's when the change comes. You pivot. And those of you that are on, and you're Jamaicans, you play netball. When you pivot, if you're a netballer, you know what a pivot is. You know how your body pivots. You stand in one place. You're facing one direction. But when you pivot, you move into another direction. So when you go to your pain and your stress and your hardship, change must come. You must pivot. Listen to me. I have to go. When I come off, I have to go back on this. I know fructose is the sugar. Visceral fat might be growing. All right. Yep. Please inbox me and tell me all of what you're saying right now, or I'm going to screenshot it when I'm done and try to dissect it in my own little time, because this is all biology, that's her thing. Science, this is science. I am not a scientist. No shape or form. All right. I'm a sociologist. That's what I do, right? I'm an historian. That's what I do. So I have to dissect that a little at a time. Yes. Things are going to change. Hey, Marlon. Things are going to change. And the next thing, just always remember, it's going to change. It's another. We're talking about the lessons that you learn from the hardship and the stress. And if you're just coming on, the first lesson is don't repeat. Don't never go back to what broke you. Never go back to who broke you. Time heals. The next thing is that holes will fill. Whatever hole you have in your heart right now, whatever hole something left there, whatever hole someone left there, it will fill. There is something that is coming that will fill it. That is someone that is going to fill that hole. Just allow yourself to allow somebody or something to fill that gap. Too many times, especially in relationships, we go into a relationship and we get hurt. And we judge everybody else against the person who broke us. And I'm going to tell you one powerful thing that should cause you never to do that. Two individuals might have similar, similar, or a couple similar character traits, but no two individuals are identical. God made everybody unique. And so in Jamaica, we said, no, don't use one person fat to fry the next one. Give anybody else who is coming in your life a clean slate to operate. Let them fail on their own, but you don't decide that they're going to fail because someone else hurt you. All right? Melanie says, you said I'm supposed to leave you alone, but we do go through the comments. But that is life. It's about attacking our lane and playing dead. Life is a lesson, so you must decide that the lesson you must take from each situation. What you will not repeat, what you refuse to allow people to do. Yes, don't repeat it. Don't repeat it. And I agree with you. I agree with you. Don't repeat it. Take the lesson and run with it. But don't repeat. Don't go back to something similar. Don't go back to the person. Don't go back to the situation. And don't go back into a similar situation. Poor Mr. Right or Mrs. Right getting what they don't deserve. Yes, because you are going to let the right person pass you by. The person who broke you was a part of your story. They were just passing through your story. Now you find the real thing, and you're not allowing that individual a chance. You're not giving that person a chance to be who they need to be for you. God don't make any two persons alike. Everybody is unique. Am I saying that you won't get hurt a second time? God forbid, I can't tell you that. What I can tell you, give the next person a clean slate to operate. All right? Holes will fill. Let it go. That's the next lesson. Let it go. Let it go. This is one of the hardest things about pain. And what pain that is causing the stress. Just let it go. Even hardship. Yes, you don't have any money. It is a reality. So you don't have any money. So stressing yourself, is it going to change the fact that you don't have any money? No. You just don't have any money. So what do you need to do? Come up with solutions. Stressing yourself won't make a difference. So let it go. It's easier said than done. I know. We're humans. It's easier said than done. But try. These are some of the lessons. We're just talking about the lessons. You will survive. How do you know that? Look over your life. How much have you survived? Dion says you will hurt over and over, but let go. Yes, let go. That's the question I'm asking about the survival. You will survive. Look over your life. Just reflect, right? Just for a quick minute. Just reflect on something or some things that has happened to you in this life. Have you survived it? Haven't you survived it? Didn't you survive it? So why don't you believe that you're going to survive this too? You will survive. You must survive. A song says, I'm a survivor. Easier said than done, true. Many don't believe or seek therapy to become whole after adversities. And I love that. You said something that I'm going to run with. It's very important to seek professional help. Hey, Carrie. Susan said, yes, I have. You have survived. Look over your life. There are some things that you have survived. You have survived. And this is something you're going to survive too. Whatever it is that you're going through right now, tell yourself, I will survive this. I will survive this like I survived everything else. Yahweh is going to bring me through. Yahweh is going to pull me through. I will survive. I must survive. And it's very true. Tap. It's very, very true. You professional counseling, isn't it? There are certain things that you need professional counseling. You need a professional to guide you through. You need a professional to guide you through. And it's good to sit and talk to somebody who's a stranger, somebody who you don't know, somebody who don't know you. Somebody who don't know you. Another thing, another lesson is that you're going to gain understanding. You're going to gain understanding. You're going to understand the situation. I'm here. I can sit in front of you right now. And I said to somebody that I've been through so many painful situations. And I understand. I might not know every single thing that you go through. But I know pain. I know pain in many forms. And so you gain an understanding. And what that understanding does for you, we go back to don't repeat. It is linked to don't repeat. So once you understand, you don't repeat. That's powerful. Once you understand, you don't repeat. Yes, broken heart can put people into depression, even psychiatric hospital. True. Now, I was a teenager when I saw something. And maybe that's, and I learned something very early in my life. I learned something about boys. I was in high school, and I'd see these boys, they'd be talking to a girl today, and the relationship break up. And tomorrow, they just move on. I'm like, okay. So why should I be here crying and pulling out my hair? And so I learned that from her. I learned that very early. It's something I noticed in high school with boys. They just move on. I'm like, okay, you were yesterday. Let me see if I can find my tomorrow. We can take an approach from the high school boys. That was yesterday. Where's tomorrow? I'll leave it at that. All right. Yes. Pastor Carlene says, let go and make room for your future. Yes. Let go and make room for your future. I love that. I love that. Somebody needs to just grab that. Somebody who needs that right now needs to just grab that. It's a simple, powerful line. Let go and make room for your future. Because your future awaits you. Your future awaits you. Let go of the past. Let go of all who hurt you in the past. Let go of who is even hurting you in the present. Let it go. Your husband passing you on the street. Your wife passing you on the street. And you can't even notice them because you're in so much pain over somebody who was supposed to just pass through your life. You are there leaning on a branch when your root is right over there. Oh my God, somebody grab that. You are here leaning on the branch. Leaning on the branch when the root, your root, that God has given you, that God has planted for you is over there. But you're over here hugging up some branches. Oh my God. The potter wants to put you back together again. That's right. Melanie says, yup. So who is your friend? Talk is therapy. Our culture is that when you talk, you love chat your business. It is also healing mechanism. Yes, it is. The flip side to this is that it is hard to find. Yes. And that is why a lot of people don't say much about what's going on with them, because they're afraid that the person is going to say. So you have to find people who you can trust, and it's hard. And that is why too, dealing with a professional will help you through what you're going through. Yes, Suzette, let go and make room for your future. If you keep on thinking about what hurt you, you won't go anywhere. All right? This is another lesson. You are being prepared. And I'm going to use what Pastor Carlene said earlier. You are being prepared in your pain, in your hardship, in your stress for your future. I want somebody to grab that. Because I'm throwing out some nuggets this evening that I might not remember when I talk again. Because I'm freestyling really. Right? I have my pointers, but I'm freestyling. So, you are being prepared for your future. You are being prepared for your future. Somebody grab that. Thank you, Claudia. Hugging the branch while the root is waiting. Oh my God. OMG. hugging the branch while the root is waiting. Yes, your root is right over there waiting. The root that is going to elevate you, that is going to grow you, that is going to love you, that's going to make you into the woman, help you, not make you, sorry, because you should already be, I talk about being complete one already, and we might talk about that another time for those who are never on those earlier lives. Hey, Sean. Hey, Miss Smith. Listen. Hey, Brianna. So my child coming on? Yeah, that's my daughter. Listen. Stop holding on. Stop holding on. You are being prepared for your future. The pain that you're going through right now, the stress that you're going through right now, the hardship that you're going through right now is preparing you for the future. Endure, just like, you see, I'm doing good. I came with a full glass of this message drink. It's almost done, right? It's almost done, right? I'm enduring. Endure the pain, the stress, the hardship, because it is preparing you for your future. And I run through all the pointers that I gave this evening at the end for those who are just coming on. Here is a big one. You are being prepared. A lesson you're going to learn is how to be independent. Or a lesson you're going to learn is how to be independent. Because a lot of times when you go through these things, nobody's there with you. You are going through this pain alone. Right, baby girl? Talking to my daughter. All right? When you are going through this pain, you are going through this pain. Most times you go through it alone. Because just like Melanie said earlier, sometimes there's nobody to share it with. And it's just you and God. It's just you and God. I don't know why this came to mind, but years ago there was a song, this festival song. I don't know why it was a festival song. No, it wasn't a festival song. It was a what's those? One of those cultural events in Jamaica. Somebody help me and remind me. JCDC competition. I just me and my mother. I just me. Anybody remember that? I just me and my mother. Walking through the land with me too long, and I just me and my mother. Yes. And so you can just say, I just me and me God. I just me and me God. When the pain take me and me nearly mad, that just me and me God. Yes. There's a little poetry inside of me. Yes. Sometimes, and it's true, sometimes whatever you're going through, and it feels like you're going to go crazy, it's just God that you have. Sometimes you have to drop on the floor. You have to just bawl. Not cry. You have to bawl. Weep. Mourn. It's just you and God. But what it does for you is that you gain independence. You learn how to stand on your own. You understand. You learn what it is like to get through things on your own, because there was never anyone there to help you through. And so you just had to learn to stand. There's a songwriter says, stand. When your friends are gone, stand. When you're all alone, stand. Melanie says, most times the hurt require a different perspective for you to even see the root. When blinded, we need help to pull out, to pull through. And I like this, to pull through if we do not want time to heal and fix things. Stand. Yes. That is why, again, some form of counseling or coaching is necessary. You need that person who is going to stand with you. And the difference between, all right, let me not get into that. All right. Yes, you need a counselor, you need a coach, you need somebody to be there with you for you. And I love what you said. So you can see another perspective. And that is going back to let me see. When we're talking about the root. About when I spoke about your root. All right. Finally, you will rise. You are going to rise. And this is different. We say you're going to survive. You're going to make it. You're going to rise. Rise mean you are going to make it to the top. You are going to make it to the top. And these are some of the things that you have to remember when you're going through that pain. Yes, I'll be standing in. She said, I'll be standing in the gap for you. Sometimes you need somebody to stay. There's a songwriter that said it. You need somebody to stand in that gap. Somebody, you know, who is always praying. Somebody is pulling you through. And when you cannot, when you're not able to get somebody in your own circle, pay a professional, pay a coach, pay a counselor. You will rise. Nisi wrote the rise with uppercase. You will rise. You will rise above your circumstances. And when you are on your mountaintop, you are going to look down in that valley that you're coming from, and you're going to lift your hands and you're going to say, thank you, Yahweh, I made it. It's because of the God that I serve why I made it. It's because this person was holding my hand why I made it. It's because God sent destiny helpers why I made it. Nisa says, rise like the morning sun, illuminating lives. You, and this is powerful too, based on what you said, because now, because you were able to rise above your circumstances, you can now pour into somebody else. Corinne says, yes, I will. And I love the fact that people are saying, yes, you know what? Regardless of whatever I have been through, regardless of whatever I'm going through, the stress, the hardship, the pain, I will rise. Endure it. Endure it. And if you're just coming on and wonder why I am just sipping from this, why I'm drinking from this cup, this is my green juice with oatmeal in it. And I'm drinking this because belly get big and me need to make it go down flat like a Willy Penny. So, why am I drinking it here? Because it really don't taste good. I'm enduring this drink. I am enduring this drink. In the same way, we have to endure the pain. We have to endure the hardships. We have to endure the stress. Life will always bring you pain. Life will always bring you hardships. Life will always bring you stress. Never throw in the towel. Endure, because as you endure, you will learn lessons. You will learn, one, don't repeat what you have gone through. Don't go back into that situation. Don't go back in a similar situation. Don't leave one type of relationship and go in a similar relationship. Don't leave one type of job and go in a similar job. If you are not able to manage your finances over here, don't go over there in the same type of situation. Next, time will heal you. The time will heal you. That is another lesson. Holes will fill. Whatever gap has been left in your heart, in your spirit, in your mind, in your soul, that gap will be filled again. Time heals, so the hole will be filled in time. It's a principle. It's an earthly principle. Holes fill. Holes fill over time. The pain will end. I just giving it a point as a run through this evening, because I'm 11 minutes over my time. Because I say I'm doing that. No, I'm not over my time. I came on a little late, so that's fine. So we're doing an hour, so we're on good time. So I'm really doing an hour, respecting people's time, and just I'm getting everything in an hour. Courage. Another lesson is that you will gain courage. The courage not just to overcome what you're going through, but the courage to take on the next task, because you can say, listen, I made it over there. I'm going to bulldoze this one. Things will change. Things must change. Everything must pivot, Pastor Carleen. A pivot must take place. It's not my word. It's the word, Pastor. I call her name because she's on the line. It's the word she got at the beginning of the year. Pivot. This is now hard. Let go. Because if you can't change what's going on, just let it go. Let it go. Let it out of your mind. Just let it go. And through it all, find alone time, and you'll find your praise, purpose. Because you do, yes, you need introspection. I like that. Yes, alone time is important. I think I take too much. But hey. You will survive. You will gain understanding. You'll gain understanding of the situation, and this will cause you not to repeat. This will cause you to understand what you're going through and know that you can make it over. Understand also that you are being prepared. You are being prepared for your future. Your pain that you're going through right now, your stress that you're going through, your hardship that you're going through, it is preparing you for your future. Many of us grew up with little or nothing. And it's that little or nothing that allows us to survive. It's that little or nothing that allows us to put on an outfit we had from 6 years ago, because when we were growing up, we never had much. So you're able to put on an outfit from 6 years ago and make it look new. It prepares you for your future. Whatever you're going through, whatever hardship you have been through, whatever hardship you're going through, whatever stress you're going through, prepares you for your future. It allows you to gain your independence. Because many times as you go through alone. And last, you will rise. You must rise. You have to rise. It does, and I'm going to grab a little from what Melanie says. She says, you'll find your praise. You must rise. You'll become that cream in that coffee that rises to the top. You will become that person at the top of the mountain looking back at your valley. You will rise. You will become that person in the aeroplane looking down on the country you're leaving. You will rise. You will rise. You will rise. You'll become that person who has a 2-story house, who sits on the balcony overlooking the rest of the community. You will rise. So whatever hardship you're going through right now, whatever pain you're enduring, whatever the stress is, you will rise. You will rise. You must rise. You have to rise. So, that is it. Have a wonderful evening. The joy of the Lord is your strength. No weapon formed against you shall prosper. And every tongue that rise up against you in judgment, it shall be condemned. Just cover yourself on the blood of Jesus. Just call upon the name of the Most High God, Yahweh. Melanie says, challenge yourself to be the better version of yourself each day. You will be better. True. So I'm going to play the song I started with. Everybody want to plant the corn. Nobody want to plant the corn, but everybody want to raid the barn. Yep. So the raiding is the planting is the endurance. You want to rise, but you don't want the pain, you don't want the struggle, you don't want the stress. It's a part of life. Have a good evening, everybody. I'm keeping within the time frame, and I think I did good this week again. An hour, maybe about 5 minutes over the hour, because I did come on maybe about a little over 8 o'clock, and it's now a little over 9. I did good. We did good. So we're gonna keep it tight from now on. For now, until the time changes and we're all on the same time again. We are going to be having, what am I saying? We are going to be starting at 8 o'clock. I'm trying to start at 8 o'clock so as to accommodate those people that are in Jamaica. Because our 8 o'clock is their 7 o'clock. And we used to start at 7:30. So it's like, bridging the gap for everybody. So here it goes. Here's a song. We take you out with this one. No, it's not a gospel song, but it's a clean reggae song. Thanks, Miss Olga. Good night, everybody. Good night, good night, good night, good night, Miss Newland. Saga said you did a good job. Thank you. To God be all the glory. I'm just